So you always want to make sure that the unit is plugged in. You want to make sure that the monitor is turned on. So on the upper left-hand corner, there's a power button. You're going to push that. You should see a blue light. You're going to turn the unit on, power button. It should turn green. You should see another green light on the left here. Printer, just push the power button. And the scale should also light up in green. So everything's on, everything's powering up. You will need a DC and 2 sets of EMGs, a pair of gloves, and a little bit of lubricant. Now that the machine is on, this is how you're going to set it up. So you're going to open the DC to plug it in. You're going to take the cuff, you're just going to push really hard until you hear a click. You should always hear a click. Vacuum, kind of fits on like a little puzzle piece. You'll see the ridges on it. You're going to push down, you're going to turn to the right. You should hear a second click. You should always hear 2 clicks. I am then going to scan the device so that it's ready. I'm going to leave that there for a second. EMGs. On your little device here, you'll see white goes in the little white slots. You're just going to push them in, make sure they're pushed in all the way. So you have your abdominal EMGs. Same thing for perianal. So you're going to instruct the patient to come up close to the commode. He's going to drop his pants. He's going to drop his underwear. Instruct him not to urinate until you tell him to. You are going to put a little bit of lubricant on the outside of the device, right around the outer rim. Or you can put it on the patient's finger and have him put it on the tip of the penis himself, just so it's ready to go. You're going to put your surface electrodes on as well. So your 3 here on the left are abdominal. You're going to put the two whites on the abdominal muscles themselves, right next to each other, about 2 inches apart. And the green is your ground. You can put that on the hip or just away from the white electrodes. With the right ones over here, that's your perianal. 2 white ones are going to go on either side of the rectum. Get them as close as you can. And again, green is ground. Just get it away from the white electrodes. I usually put them both on the hip. Now you're going to instruct your patient. So everyone should have a little model. You're going to say, patient, I'm going to hand you this device. What you are going to do is put the tip of your penis centered into the center of the device. So the urethra should be centered. If it's crooked, you're not going to create a good seal. You're not going to get a good test. So make sure it's straight. Have the patient hold on to the device. At this point, you can start the study. So device is up against the patient's penis. You're going to hit start study. You'll hear the vacuum. You need that vacuum to be quiet before you tell this patient to urinate. So if the vacuum is going, there is no seal, which means patient probably needs to push the device a little closer to his body. And then you should hear the vacuum go silent, and then you can instruct the patient that he is okay to urinate. So you've instructed the patient that he can go ahead and urinate. Just let the patient know nothing's going to hurt. He should not push. He might feel a little bit of resistance on his flow, but to just void normally. So the study is now complete. The patient's done urinating. You're going to instruct him how to break the seal to get the device off. You're going to just tell him push down on the tip of your penis. It'll create a little air pocket there. It should come right off. You can then just drop it right into the commode. This is going to go right in the garbage. Surface electrodes, you're just going to take them off one by one, and everything goes right in the garbage. At the end of the test, we're all entering patient information after the study. So this is the screen that's going to pop up once you are done running the test. You're always going to want to hit new patient if this patient has not had a cuff before. If they've had a cuff before, you have to search for the patient. If it's a new patient to UroCuff, you're going to click new patient, last name, first name, patient ID, if you like to put those in your reports, and date of birth. So after you save the patient's information, it's going to bring you to the next screen. You're going to always click next. You want to put in their IPSS score if they've had one recently, or today, hopefully. PVR after the study. We always do a PVR after the study is done. And desire to void. Your name, clinician performing the study, and the ordering physician as well. And then once you're done, you're just going to hit done and print report. You're going to hit quick print. So everything is complete. You're just going to close, and you should come back to the main screen here. Everything can go right into the garbage. Taking the device off, vacuum, turn to the left. You'll hear it unclick, just pull. cuff itself, you're gonna push down on the little tab here and just pull out. And then again, everything goes right in the garbage. Dump the urine. To clean it, you can either just take some Cavi spray the whole thing down after each patient. You can take a Cavi wipe and wipe it down. To shut the machine down, you're gonna go to exit. You wanna do exit program and shut down. It's gonna shut down the monitor. You have to manually shut down the unit. Power button, printer. That's the